Gunfreak Nation, it's the president. I need to talk to y'all. I just want to, I want to have a conversation with you. Um, this footage that I'm about to play, this is the reason why this is the perfect example why you should be armed. Okay? You should be armed. This is the perfect example why you should be armed. It's very disturbing. Um, if you can get your concealed carry license so you can carry your firearm on you, please do. Because what I'm about to play for you is a perfect example. You got to realize that we living in a world that got crazy savages in it. Crazy motherfuckers that got guns. Some of them legally bought their guns because they don't do background. They do background checks, but they don't do mental checks to see if your motherfucking ass crazy. So let me explain something. I'm gonna film the TV because it's on YouTube, and I'm gonna film the TV with my phone. But I love y'all, and this is a perfect reason why you should be armed. Because if you're not armed, you're gonna be a future victim. You're gonna be a victim because you're not gonna be able to defend yourself. You're not gonna be able to protect yourself, and the police is not gonna be around. So let me give you the back story behind this. About 3 or 4 days ago, here in Detroit, we had a savage, a crazy motherfucker, go into the gas station. It might have been like 3 o'clock in the morning. He went into the gas station. He tried to buy $4 worth of shit. Probably a honey bun, some chips, a pop. Anyway, when he tried to purchase that snack food, he tried to do it with a debit card. The shit declined. So it was a dispute. And by the way, I don't just fault the savage. I blame the fucking clerk too. That's behind the counter that worked at the gas station. I blame his ass too. Even though it's the savage's action that led to the killing and the shooting. Okay? But that clerk, in my eyes, he bears some responsibility too. I'm gonna give y'all the full story. So they got into it. Over $4 fucking dollars, man. Because his debit card was declined. So as the savage and the clerk having a dispute, basically arguing, you got innocent customers coming into the gas station, which was 3 men. One of them was a 60-something-year-old elderly guy. The other 2 guys might have been in their mid to late 20s. Okay. So what happened? When they were arguing, we had 3 innocent men. 2 of them knew each other. They were friends. The 60-year-old, he happened to come in. That could have been me. That could have been you. So they all in the gas station now. Guess what the clerk does? Guess what he do? He hits the button to lock the door, to try to lock the savage, the crazy motherfucker in there. Okay? So when he did that, he locked the other 3 guys in the gas station too. So the savage says this to the clerk: unlock the door or I'm going to shoot everybody in this gas station. Keep in mind, everything in Detroit, bulletproof glass. The clerk is safe. He's behind the counter, behind bulletproof glass. So the savage says one more time: if you don't unlock the door to let me out, I'm going to shoot everybody in here. They can't get out because the door is locked. So some of the customers, the 3 dudes, they was like, hey, let us out. We didn't have nothing to do with this. Let us out. Clerk refused to do it. The savage pulls out his gun and shoots all 3 of them, killing one of them. All over $4 fucking. And this motherfucker mental, man. So I'm gonna play the footage. If this is not an example why you should be armed and you should have your concealed carry license, I don't know what else to tell you. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if I would have been in that fucking gas station and I see him reaching for his gun, oh, I would have sent his funky ass to Funky Town. He would have been sent to Funky Town. But I'm about to play the video and y'all will see for yourself, man. Please, y'all, get armed. Now.
Oh man, we just walked into the gas station. We was there to grab some cigarettes and some blunts.
David Langston and his friend Carlos Kelly walked into this mobile gas station on the city's west side after a night of Cinco de Mayo celebrating. They hear a man arguing with the clerk over a few dollars, and both friends get shot.
Please, man, don't shoot us. We don't got nothing to do with this, man. And my friend said something like, man, he ain't gonna shoot us. Let us up out of here. And he started shooting.
Within seconds, David shot in the back and in the arm, protecting his face. You can see the bullet holes in the bloody shirt David was wearing. Another man was shot. His condition is not known, but Carlos killed.
My best friend, to see if he was all right, he was gone.
Best friends since grade school, both now 37 years old. David will have surgery Wednesday to remove the bullets that are still in his hand. And Carlos's family planning a funeral.
He was very loving and warm, caring, and everybody loved him. He had plenty of friends, and he just did not deserve a death like that.
But when the shooter was in the gas station, the clerk locked the door, trapping the 3 victims and the shooter. Clerk locked the door.
He locked the door, so we like, let us up out of here, man. We don't got nothing to do with this. And the guy like, man, if you don't unlock this door, I'm gonna shoot everybody in here.
Gas station attendant should not have even allowed them to come in because he was already in a confrontation with this man, so he should have really just locked the doors before they came in.
Detroit police closed the gas station for not having a business license. The shooter tried to escape but was eventually caught, and his arraignment will likely take place later this week. What would you say to the shooter?
Man, we did not deserve that, man. I asked you nicely, man. Please don't shoot us, bro. And you still did it, man. That hurt.
A GoFundMe account will be set up for both David and Carlos's family. In Detroit, Charlie Langton, Fox 2 News.
First look at the man charged in that deadly triple shooting inside a gas station in Detroit. We thank you for being with us here. I'm Kimberly Gill.
I'm Devin Skillian. 27-year-old Anthony McCrae facing charges of first-degree murder and assault with intent to murder after prosecutors say he opened fire on random customers during a dispute with a clerk. Sean Lay, live with more on this story. He does have a lengthy criminal history, Sean.
Devin, including felony gun crimes in his past, and he should never have had a gun in the first place. But follow me this way, because everything happened inside here. Prosecutors today revealing that the clerk was arguing with this alleged gunman on the other side of the protective glass here. There's 3 customers in here. From behind the glass, the clerk is able to flip a switch and lock these doors, turning this place into a death trap. One of the men shot and survived. I spoke to him this afternoon.
I was shot in the hand, I was shot on my side, and I got shot in the back. So he shot me 3 times.
That is the voice of one of 3 gas station customers. Not only shot, 3 times, police say, by accused gunman Samuel McCray, but he was also trapped inside the shop with that gunman by the gas station clerk. He does not want to be identified, concerned for his safety. When that clerk refused to let the 3 customers in harm's way out of the gas station, he turned to the gunman and pleaded for their lives.
I'll say the same thing, like, man, we don't got nothing to do with this. I like the door. And the dude say, if you don't unlock the door, I'm going to shoot everybody in here. I turn around and look at him and say, please, man, don't shoot us. We don't got nothing to do with this. I turned around and looked at him. He had the gun in the back of my head, and I put my hand up. And he shot my hand, and I ran from him. Then he grazed my side. And then when he shot me the 3rd time, that's when I fell and I happened to play dead.
That gunman shot another customer trapped with them and shot and killed 37-year-old Gregory Kelly. McCray was arraigned today, where prosecutors say the clerk thought McCray was going to walk off with $4 worth of items. With a switch behind the counter, the clerk locked the door, and prosecutors say the clerk turned up the heat by arguing with the gunman. After shooting the 3 customers by emptying his handgun, only then did the clerk behind the protective glass unlock the door, letting the gunman get away.
After he shot all of us, then he unlocked the door.
Remarkable. It's amazing he survived. McCray held without bond right now. Big yellow sticker here. It's from the city. This place operating without a license. It's shut down right now. We asked Detroit police about the clerk here. Now, we know McCray is charged, being held without bond. Does the clerk have any culpability and liability for endangering lives by locking the door? Police tell me everything remains under investigation. Devin?
Over $4 worth of stuff, Sean.
$4.
Once the door was unlocked, McCray was able to get away, and he ended up being arrested a day later. So how did he get away from the scene there?
Yeah, the door's finally unlocked. You've got 3 shooting victims in there. You've got a clerk safe behind the glass. He is able to just walk out. Devin, it's remarkable. His mom was parked right here, waiting for him, and drove him away.
Wow. All right, Sean.
Gunfreaknation. That incident really hurt me. I can't say it shocked me, because look at the world that we're living in. You know, it's not the guns, it's the people that's pulling the trigger. It's the savages, the crazy motherfuckers, man, that make the world the way it is. And I'm telling you that if one of those 3 victims, if just one of them would have been armed, it would have made a difference. Because I'm going to tell you something. Let me be in a situation like that. I'm armed. I don't leave home without it. And as soon as that motherfucker threatened to shoot everybody in here and he pull out his gun, oh, I'm going to unload on him. It's that simple. I don't fucking play. And I say this, and I know I'm preaching to the choir, but you just never know. They went to the gas station. They didn't know that one of them was going to, that they was going to get shot up, and one of them lost their life. That tells you right then and there, you never know when some shit going to pop off that you may find yourself in the middle of. I tell you, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you. You don't know what type of situation you may come across. They wasn't armed, and they was locked in there. That gas station. I told y'all, gas stations in Detroit and all over the country, Coney Islands, they fucking potential death traps, and you need to be armed. So not only do you need to be armed to defend yourself against a home invasion, but you need to be able to defend yourself out in these streets. So if you legally can get your concealed carry license, you need to get it as soon as possible. And train with your gun. Get to the range. Train with it. But yeah, that was fucked up. And I stand by what I say. I think that clerk need to be held accountable for trapping those people inside that gas station, locking them up in that gas station. No, he waited till after the gunman, the savage, ran out of bullets. And then he unlocked the door so the savage could get away. What kind of fucked up backward shit is that? In my opinion, the fucking clerk need to be locked up too. But if that's not a perfect example why you should have a gun and have your license. And some of y'all are so fortunate in some of the states, I hear you don't even have to have a concealed carry license. You can just carry your gun, you know. So y'all really need to be, you know, armed. Man, savages are everywhere. You never know when a crazy motherfucking savage is going to launch an attack. You just never know. You got to stay on your P's and your motherfucking Q's, because you just never know when they will strike. You know, it's a bunch of crazy motherfuckers in this world, and they ticking time bombs. And it could be your neighbor next door, the guy up the street, or the person you encounter out in the street. But you need to be able to defend your life, defend yourself. Like I say, it would have been a different story, perhaps, if one of those 3 guys in that gas station would have been armed. But it's fucked up that the clerk locked everybody in there. Like the young man's mother, the one that passed away. If he's going to lock the door, he should have locked the door when it was just a fucking savage in there and not allowed nobody else in. It's just perplexing to me, man. You know, people, get armed, man. You know, get armed and righteous and be deadly. Send a motherfucker to Funky Town if they try to take your life. Defend your life. You are so worth it. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. To me, that's the perfect example why you got to be armed. I salute y'all. Y'all stay armed. Stay righteous. Stay responsible with your firearms. And send a funky ass, stinking ass savage to Funky Town. I love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and just, hey, be ready. If you are ready, you ain't got to get ready. All right. Love y'all, Gun Freak Nation. Salute.